Big Boy neighborhood. Ladies and gentlemen, he has arrived. J-Roc is in the neighborhood, man. Welcome to the neighborhood, J-Roc.
Man, thank you.
Hey, man, J-Roc looking at us like, man, I would have been here, Big. What you don't know? Like, don't make it seem like, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't want to, like, Big, like, after all this time, now I get in. What's going on with you, brother? It's a pleasure to see you, man.
Family? How you doing,
man? I'm doing amazing, man. So
That's
now,
right.
as we're sitting here, the championship tour is over.
Yeah.
How was that? How was that just being out on the road, man? With just that family again?
Oh man, it felt good, man. It felt like old times.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful feeling, man. Every city, man. The energy was crazy, man. The people was beautiful, man. I had fun.
Yeah, hey, I came to when you guys did it out here in L.A. You know what I'm saying? Good thing I got face material because y'all was horrible on passes. It's not you though, J-Roc. It ain't you. Hey, man, T over there like, no, we took care of you. This is just comedy.
Nothing to do with, hey, man, I ain't had nothing to do with that.
Is
man.
it harder to perform at home because we all do want something?
Oh man, yeah, you already know what goes on when we at home, man. Everybody want to show up, aunties, grandmamas, great grandmamas, great grandmamas,
cousins you never met.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Like, who are you?
Got Japanese aunts, like what the hell?
Yeah, man. So
I was
you know
in your
how that
second
go.
grade class.
Yeah.
You know how that go.
Yes, but you ready once again, man. Does this one feel a little bit different being locked and loaded this time, J-Roc?
Yeah, this feel real different, man. When I dropped this redemption, man, I've been appreciating all the love I've been getting, man. I worked hard on it.
Yeah, I can tell, bro.
I worked real hard on it, and I want to make sure I want to connect with the people on this one.
How did you stay so loyal to the soil? You know what I'm saying? Because when we think about TDE, it's like you was pretty much first pen to paper.
Yeah.
You know, and how did you stay so loyal?
Because, man, you know, I believe when I believe in something, I'm gonna stick with it. You know what I'm saying? And I always had that since day one. I'm just a solid individual. You know what I mean? From where I come from, like, I always been a loyal dude. You know
But J-Roc, we see life going on too, you know, because at one point when you do sign, it's like the world's about to take off. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's like advances. It's like money. It's like people know. Like when you felt like, man, and that was what, 2006, 2000.
Yeah, that was
So when you go back to that and that feeling that you had, how much did you feel like, man, it's about to go?
Man, we was all happy, man.
Yeah.
When I first signed that piece of paper, nigga, we on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Man, what? You know what I mean? When you young like that and, you know what I mean, you got that opportunity and it's right there in front of you, you know what I mean, you lose your mind. You're like, okay, you know what I mean? But sometimes it don't work like that. You get what I'm saying? You got to, it's you know the BS that come behind it. You get what I'm saying?
Does it feel, J-Roc, like kind of a blessing in disguise too? Because, you know, like at one point we think we can handle something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But now you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
I feel it now.
Yeah, it's all about growing, man. You know what I mean? The more time you got, the time to learn and observe and, you know what I mean, get an understanding on a lot of things. So, you know, that's what it is.
Did you ever think about giving up on it?
Oh, yeah, plenty of
Yeah.
times. Plenty.
That's
I mean,
life.
that's life period. But, you know, I told myself I can't. You know what I mean? That'd be stupid.
Man, but you know what, man? You're so good at what you do. And like with me, I would have gave up. But you know, I mean, that's just no. I mean, no.
I don't think don't do that.
No, I would have been like, man, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? Like, I like all that working hard and perseverance and sticking to the script. No.
Man, no. I feel you, but you know, like I said,
No, I wouldn't
man,
really did that. He like, Big, I feel you. I know you got quarter in you.
I feel you, but at the same time, man, if you really believe in something, like I tell everybody, man, if something that you really want to do, like shit, what you got going on right now, man, you believe in what you want to do, and you here now, you know what I mean, and you manifest that.
Yeah,
you know
and whatever those trials, tribulations, you know, peaks, valleys, you ride them through, and every lesson is a blessing.
That
You know
part.
what I'm saying? And even when you hear Redemption, the album, it sounds like many years of experience.
Exactly, man. I was just want to be honest. You know what I'm saying? I want to be honest and real with it. That's all.
Did you approach this album differently than your last two?
Yeah, of course I did.
How did you approach it?
I mean, you know, like I said, it just like song wise, you feel me, but more better content. I want to like show more emotion. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I want to get the people, you know what I mean? It's you know what I mean, I just want to try something different. You know what I mean? I want to get them a J-Roc that they probably didn't hear before. You know what I mean?
Was the album always going to be called Redemption, or did you have other options before?
Yeah, I had a few other options, you know what I mean? I had a gang of other little ideas, but I really
What
thought
was
this
the one that almost made it? Is there one that was like almost close to it?
I was gonna call it Eastside Johnny.
Of course. You hear it throughout the album, though.
Yeah, I was gonna call it. I was
There's
I was
plenty Eastside Johnny in
I was
there.
gonna call it Eastside Johnny, but then the Redemption really took. I really gravitated.
That's a powerful
to it,
title
You know what I'm
as
saying?
well,
Because I think that's like my comeback. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's a great
you're at in
body
life.
of music, even the way that it's sequenced. You know what I'm saying? We get a lot of J-Roc. You know what I'm saying? We get J-Roc. We can get J-Roc, Hood Tree, but your pen is always deadly though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then there's so much that you kind of open up and put on the line as well.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So a great balance of the album.
Man, appreciate it.
When you do an album like Redemption, are you ready to let us inside that much? I guess you would because you wrote it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I guess you had to record it as well. It's not like we broke in your house and found it. You know, but did you feel vulnerable with writing that? Like, am I saying too much?
Nah, man. You know, like I said, a lot of people who know me, they always say, man, you like a brick wall. It's hard to read you. You know what I'm saying? But they like, when you get on stage, you're a whole different person. So that's why I want to, show my versatility. Like, man, all right, people say I'm a brick wall. Well, I'm going to open up. You know what I'm saying? And get the fans to really know who I am more. You get what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people, they know J-Roc, but they really want to know J-Roc.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I want to do.
Do you feel? Go ahead, honey.
One of the tracks that you really open up on is Redemption. It's actually one of my favorite.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's obviously after your motorcycle accident.
Yeah.
How was that, bringing all of that emotion back out when you were in the studio in the booth?
I just took it back. Like I said, when I was laid up in the hospital, it was a lot of thoughts going in my head. I was just thinking about a whole lot of stuff. I was like, man, I was getting uninspired because I wasn't doing no music. I was, hurting. I was just like, man, a lot of things was going on. So, I appreciate all my family and friends and everybody that, my team that came through and supported me. And, I was like, you know what? I can't give up.
Right.
I gotta go extra harder. I gotta get in real grind mode. And cause like I had a lot of fans, everybody was waiting on me. They was like, man, this new J-Roc, man, J-Roc finna show up. I had tours lined up. I was supposed to go to the Grammys that day. It was just a whole lot of stuff going on. And when I felt like I was right here at the again, and boom.
Did you ever feel like, man, again?
That's how I felt. You know what I mean? Like with the Warner Brothers situation. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, damn. I'm like, damn, can't nothing go right for Roc. You know what I'm saying? So, but I look at it like, man, everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
You get what
I
I'm
always
saying?
call it tuition into the school of experience.
Exactly.
How long were you down after the accident? Because we can hear, oh, he had an accident, but people don't think about your bones coming back together, your pelvis, physical therapy.
Hey, you know what's crazy, man? I healed up fast. You get what I'm saying? And
What's fast?
Like probably like 2 months.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's
it was
fast?
like- yeah,
Oh,
I was-
okay.
yeah, no, for real, like 2
But
months.
that's 24 hours of pain down there every day.
Yeah, but I healed up kind of fast, and what's crazy, the doctors was like, you know what I mean? Like, dang, you know what I mean? You feel me? Like, how you healed up that fast like that? Because they was talking about my injuries was the coldest injuries that I had. It take a lot of people to really recover. It take a long time for them to recover, and I recover kind of fast. You know what I mean?
Is
Second
your
chance.
femur?
Yeah,
Your pelvis?
I broke my femur.
There's no way to break that. I mean, there's no good
He's like,
spot
he
to
did it.
break
Yeah.
your femur.
And they say that's like one of your strongest.
Yeah, that mother it's broke. I got a ride holding that together. You know what I'm
And your
saying?
pelvis as well?
Yeah, I cracked my pelvis.
Hey, man, you don't know how much you need that
Like a
part of your body, your abdomen, your pelvis, until something happens.
Exactly.
And then you're like, everything you do, you're like, oh, shoot, I can't do that. I
Yeah.
can't. How long were you in the hospital?
Man, I was in the hospital for I think a week and some days.
And then you at the house?
Yeah, because they wouldn't let me leave because I had high blood pressure.
Jesus Christ. Damn.
Hey, no, it was
like
just
another
funny.
one?
Yeah, but it was just, because it was painful. They was like, man, you got to have your blood pressure go down. You got to walk 50 feet. So, every time I try to walk a couple of steps, I was hurting. So I was like, dang, you know what I mean? My blood pressure kept going up. So that's the only reason why they didn't let me leave. You know what I'm saying? But once my blood pressure was cool and everything was straight, they let me go. So
Are you creative at that time, or you kind of pulled back like?
Nah, like when I was, like I said, I was staying at my brother's house. You get what I'm saying? When I was recovering, I was at my brother's house. I was, like I said, I was just laid up in the bed, couldn't do nothing. It's hard for me to move around. So I was just, like I said, I was uninspired. But as soon as I kind of got healed up and started moving around, I was straight to the studio. I said, man, I got to get in there and do what I got to do.
J-Roc, is there still a black hippie?
When are we getting that album?
I mean,
I'm finna tell you like I tell everybody else. Get Top on the phone.
Man.
Get Top on the phone, man.
Right,
Hey, get
Big, do it,
Come on,
Big.
Big. Call
you
him.
might, you know, you
Call Top
already
right
know,
now.
Big Boy. He might listen
Call
to you,
Top.
dog.
Because at one point we
You
were
might
hearing
listen to you.
so much Black
Yes.
Hippy, Black Hippy. I don't even hear it. Not even a project anymore. I don't even hear a reference anymore.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? Like I remember I showed up and I was like, man, I'm here for Black Hippy. They was like, there is no Black Hippy. So talk to Top.
Hey, yeah, talk to him. Hey, if they said there ain't no Black Hippy, hey,
should
it
call
might
him,
not be
Big.
no Black Hippy. Then shit, I'm done.
I would call him, but it'd kind of mess with me if he didn't pick up my call right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, because I mean, you got to control what you look like too. You know what I'm saying? Then I got to
point.
fake it like, Top, hey, what's up, man? And then, all right,
By
cool.
the
When
way-
they
I'm
hit
gonna bring
you
it
back.
together.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give y'all
Is
that
there a
album
Black Hippy?
soon.
Oh, it is? All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? I got to fake it. Then, you know, it's the internet. Everybody find out you bullshitting. So I can't do that. So as of right now, we should ask Top about Black Hippy. And not just Black Hippy as a movement crew, just even as recording, like.
On whatever you need to know about Black Hippy.
Let
man.
me ask you this, J-Roc. Why you can't ask
You said why I
Top
can't
Dog?
ask?
Yeah.
I mean,
Why you don't know? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you already know, man. Hey, man, you know, you already know, man. You gotta when you talk to the big dog, you gotta really talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
So really talk to him then.
Well, no, that's why I'm not calling him. You know what I'm saying? You ain't getting me caught up in this. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You feel me?
all righty. Well, when it come together, man, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Announce it here as an exclusive.
I got you.
All righty.
J-Roc, Out of Sight, Out of Mind with J. Cole.
Man.
The music
Man,
video,
you take
the
all my
song.
questions. You just-
How did that come?
I gotta start wondering what she gonna say.
How did that
You
come
know what I'm saying?
together?
Oh man, you know what I mean. Shout out to Crooklyn on the beat, man. He made the beat. Actually, man, I honestly I did like so many versions to that song, and but I came up with the hook. So you know, I was doing this experiment with verses, and I was like, you know what, this song right here, I think this the one I want to connect with the people and give them the story, you know what I mean, the beginning story of, you know, everything. So when I did the verse, you get what I'm saying. Actually, I had sung Cole the song, and he hit me back. He was like, man, this is it. I got you. And when he sung this verse back, I was like, whoa, you get what I'm saying? I'm like, whoa. So when he sung this verse, I was like, okay.
You got something.
I got something.
Hey man, with the climate of what's going on today, when I saw the video, also just the beginning, the end, what the video is going on, yeah, and it brought me back to Triple X. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at this, and I'm like, man, when I see the beginning. You know, the dump out, everything, and then the one part where like, man, I'm tripping. And you say, man, were you wearing your mask? I'm sitting here like,
Yeah,
Lord, and even all the way to the end. And you know, when whatever you do in life, if something ain't right, you always kind of on that annoyed anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I was even thinking like, whoever took X out, they got to be on that annoyed. With the climate of what's going on today, did you even think about like?
Nah,
man.
you know, actually, I been recorded that. We been shot that video. You know what I'm saying? We shot that video way before his situation.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, like I said, you know, that's how things be happening sometimes. You know what I mean? That's what goes on in the streets.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
we've seen that many
reality.
times.
Yeah, you know, it's like it's all about keeping your eyes open and paying attention too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, sometimes people don't, you know what I mean? And shout, you know, my condolences go to his family too, man. I know it's a tragic thing, but you know, it's things like that happen every day.
How did you remain J-Roc for all these years? You know, because you got to think, there's been so many different waves and so many different movements. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could pretty much pull a picture from you 10 years ago and you're going to look like this. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's crazy.
Lyrically, it's not going to be nothing where it's like, man, remember when J-Roc used to sound like this? Because when we listen to old Kendrick, when he was into like that disco phase and with the keyboards and when he had like, you know what I'm saying? Like with the blonde hair and the keyboard. A lot of
His
people don't
weird
know that. Don't
stuff.
Google it either. You know what I'm saying?
Don't go looking for it.
Yeah, don't look for it because he really trips. I shouldn't even brought it up. But you never felt like you swayed away from J-Roc.
Nah, I just, like I said, it ain't nothing wrong with trying something different, but I always want to be me. And I still want to stay me. You know, that's crazy you said that. Somebody just showed me a picture like, dang, man, you still look the same from this. You took this picture, you know what I mean? I don't know, you know what I mean? I guess, you know.
And you know what, though, too, J-Roc? You always was, you know, humble, no pun intended. But you and you never ran up like, man, come on, man, I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? It was. Do you ever felt like sometimes you were too quiet, like too reserved?
Yeah, you know, I get that all the time.
Yeah,
I get that all the time, man. You
like,
just,
man, congratulations on the album. Thank you.
yeah, you know, and one time, man, shout out to my boy Moose Moose used to always tell me, man, you just too humble, man. Forget all that humble stuff.
man.
You know what I mean?
Super
He used to always tell me that. But you know, that's just all. That's how I was raised up, man. My mama raised me up like that. My pops, you know what I mean? Everybody. That's how I was just raised around humble people. You feel me?
Do you ever have moments where you're on the championship tour and you just kind of stop, you look at what you have done, what TDE has done, and just thought about the beginning and how far you guys have come?
Yeah, man. I say that all the time. It's amazing, but I tell people all the time, it's only the beginning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think we still on our mission.
The beginning.
Yeah, this to me, I feel like this, even though, shout out to Kendrick, man, successful, you know what I mean, Schoolboy, Q, Soul, Scissor, you know what I mean, Isaiah, served up next, you get what I'm saying? But I feel like we got more in store.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we still just grinding.
What was early TDE like? And I've asked and I talked with Top, but what was early? Like now we see tour buses and we see big ass arenas. What was
Killing
early
it.
TDE?
Man, the early TDE days, man, if anybody knows, man, we was riding around in the J-Roc mobile. You get what I'm saying? Man, just a 12-passenger, 10-passenger van. I think it was like 8 passengers. I think
But
it
you
was.
put-
we was
All of y'all.
all of us in this mug. I remember we was going on tour with Game, following behind Game. You get what I'm saying, man? Shout out to the Game, man, from bringing us on tour. You get what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We was on tour with him. Man, we was everywhere in that thing. Anybody who seen that J-Roc mobile, they knew that was TDE. You know what I mean? They knew what it was. That was the grind back then, man. From everybody sleeping in one hotel. You get what I'm saying? We was just young niggas trying to get it. You know what I mean? Just wherever that's where we at.
So it's gotta be crazy now in J-Roc to look and see 15, 20, 25,000 people out there.
Man, it's crazy, man. Every night when I was on that tour, just seeing that, man, it was like I was trying hard to hold myself while I was on stage, but I still did my thing and put on the show for the people, man. And it was just amazing see them singing my songs, everybody else's songs, just saying all the words, and it was crazy.
Have you ever found a struggle between being Eastside Johnny and being J-Roc, the artist?
Nah, they both the same people. You know what I mean? But
being from like the street, to an artist, like, is there ever like that pullback or, because I feel like I've seen it with different artists that are from the streets too. Like, there's always something.
But you didn't goofy bang though. You know how there's a difference.
It's a difference. But no, what's crazy, like everybody, if you from my neighborhood, everybody who know me, they still call me Johnny. You know what I'm saying? They don't, they might call me Rock, but my real day ones, they all call me, what's up, Johnny?
Johnny.
You know what I mean? What's up? What
Do
up,
you still
Johnny?
turn around?
Yeah, what up with it?
Cool.
I'm just you know what I'm saying?
Because you know when they call you John, like when somebody say Kurt, I'm like, damn, he knows. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she's like, can I get like Kurt?
You know what I mean? So it's still the same. You get what I'm saying? It's just Eastside Johnny, J-Roc, it's all the same.
Why is that important to you to stay true? Because you will see some artists who forget everything, anywhere they come from, and they'll never go back.
Yeah, I can't, man. That's who made me who I am. You know what I mean? I can't never turn my back on something that made me who I am. And the people who supported me since day one, I can't never turn my back on them.
How instrumental are you with making sure that TDE come back every year to Nickerson?
Oh man, it feels real good because, like I say, we came from nothing. You know what I mean? Me and Top Dog, we from the same neighborhood. You know what I mean? And for him to make it out and come back and give back, and I'm able to do the same, man. It's a beautiful feeling, putting smiles on them kids' faces on Christmas. You know what I'm saying? They don't be having no shoes, no toys. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all
we come
do it
back,
right.
Yeah, man. It feel real good to be able to bless. You know what I mean? Those who's that's less fortunate.
What's under Top Dog's hat?
That's a good question. That's a really good question.
It's popcorn.
Tell us.
Does he have like little dreads or? Because I'm telling you, man, I've never seen Top Dog without a hat on. And Top will be at the Grammys
everywhere
with a Top Dog hat on. It could be 115 degrees outside. He wearing a TDE hoodie and a hat. He came to my wedding in Levi's. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is under Top Dog's hat?
Man, that's the mastermind right there, man. You know what I mean?
I just want to put my hand. I just want to touch it and just whatever vibe I can get.
Hey, that's the secret. That's probably why you never take it off. You know what I mean?
When was the last time you saw Top Dog without a hat on?
Man, it had to be probably
like
like
3.
No, it's probably it had to be like 15, 16 years ago. That's
And
No
cats
way.
know, don't and Top not one of them. But cats know don't play and knock his hat off.
Nah.
Even when he's asleep, nobody knock his hat. You don't see nothing on Instagram where they like got him. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, for real. I saw him getting shook down by the police, and they was like, "Oh, okay, sir, we're not gonna touch your hat."
That's crazy.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that was like 15 years
Is
ago.
it waves under there?
Wow.
Is he bald headed?
Hey man, I can't tell you that.
That's a
Dude,
good
I remember one
question.
time. No, his queen, she was doing a live stream at the crib, and he jumped in the pool and he came out and his hat was on.
It's probably like glued on or something.
Yeah, man. He got enough
Some
money
type
to
of
have it on there.
secret. 13 tracks. What is your favorite track on the album?
Man, I love all of them. I'm gonna be honest, man. I get asked this. I love all of them, but my favorite one though, it gotta be Out of Sight, Out of Mind. ES Tales is one of my favorite
I like
ones.
that
Rotation.
Okay.
I love Rotation. Man, all of them, man.
Which one was the easiest to make?
The easiest, the one that was easiest to make, I gotta say, was East Side Tales,
Why?
because that's
The road itself.
yeah. It's,
Hell,
you know,
rotation.
that's
About that life.
you know,
Road
that's
itself, too.
because I'm from the East Side. It's easy to tell, you know what I mean, what goes on the East Side
Yeah.
from where I come from. It was easy for me to write that.
What didn't make the album?
Oh. How many did you record?
Man, I got 100 and some songs.
Wow.
Yeah, I got so many records in my man.
How do you pick 13 out of over 100 songs?
Well, you know, actually, like the last, I think it was like the last 8 records was like I did them like last minute.
Damn.
You know what I mean? And
Did your records, were they getting old to you?
yeah, some of them was. It was like I was listening to some of them and I was just critiquing. Like, you know, like I said, I always try to better myself, like see what I can do
Because
better.
Top played me something a while ago, and it was kind of dated. You know what I'm saying? When you listen to it now,
Yeah.
I'm glad you keep one. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
because you was like, yeah, funky fresh from the west. Oh, you know what? Got a J on my chest. J-Roc, moonwalk. That's the way it is. Because I got to talking. I'm J-Roc from the block. Tick, tick, boom, around the clock.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, it was good then. When you fast forward, if I would have came out of sight, out of mind or something, into I would have been like, man, it's not sequence.
You would have known.
Yeah, I'm just like I say, I be paying attention, man. I see what's going on, and I be studying, and I just be paying attention to the sound nowadays. You know what I'm saying? And when I listen to the sound, I say, okay, this is what it is. So I just went back in, you know what I mean, and just did my stuff.
What have you learned from Kendrick?
Oh man, what I learned from Kendrick, man, this dude right here, man, he don't get no sleep. That dude, honestly,
He's not gonna get one of them always tired tattoos on his face.
Oh, please no.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just checking.
Hey, he don't. One thing I learned, he's a hard worker like nobody else. Like this dude, like man, even when we was on tour, we was just going to the studio.
It's easier to see why
Yeah.
he's doing what he do.
He's really the reason why he's in the position he is for what he do, man.
What about shit talking Schoolboy Q?
man,
Is he gonna be releasing a
Q.
comedy album too?
You should.
Hey, I tell him that all the time, man. You don't want him around, man. He gonna talk about your mama, your grandma.
Everybody
man.
on the table.
He's gonna get on you. He's gonna get
I
on your
mean,
helmet.
dude could be working DJ. Like, look at this ugly motherfucker over here. Man. Play the record,
That's
you
him.
ugly bastard.
Yeah,
like,
that's him. That's
Like
him,
you ain't
man.
smoking mine.
like, yeah. What about Ab-Soul?
Oh man, that's my boy. I call him the jukebox, man.
Yeah.
I'm so good, man. We was chilling. We had fun on the tour, man. That's my boy Ab Solo, man. He doing real good.
Ab-Soul seem like he from another planet.
Yeah.
You know how
yeah,
there's just
Whole different
some
planet.
people that's just not here for the music business. You know what I'm saying? It's just like
Nah, he'll have you
But
thinking
all
for
of
sure.
you guys not like Flossy Rossi like that. You know what I'm saying? Like to have a whole roster of people that it seemed like you could just hang with. You
Yeah.
know, like for one, any person that's in a position would want just one. To have TDE that's just so stacked. You know, what about SZA? What's your relationship with SZA?
Oh man, that's my sister right there, man. SZA, man. Shout out to SZA, man. The beautiful voice, man. And everybody, she's doing a lot better right now.
Chords are better.
Yeah. So that's my sister, man. You know what I mean? She always, like I said, she supports me 100. I support her. It's all love.
All righty, you're on a raft in the middle of the ocean. All righty, you look in the ocean, you see 3 people floating. You can only pull one up.
Okay.
You see Kendrick Lamar, you see SZA, and you see Schoolboy Q. Hell, let's throw Ab in there too. Who do you pull up and who do you let drown?
Oh man, I'm jumping in, drowning with him, man.
Oh, you can't do that.
Man, come on,
That's
man.
not in the rules.
That's how the
And
raft
what, man?
works.
I felt in
Come on,
real
man.
talk, even just asking, I was like, damn. But I'm gonna tell you, I wouldn't jump in.
Why not?
But the way I carry everybody after would be amazing, man.
Why not? I jump in, like I said, I jump in and try to snatch all of them up. If I got to drown in the process, then hey, that's what it is. You
That
feel
is
me?
a good answer. But
A real one.
You know what I mean?
for me, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm gonna put effort in. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put effort in. I'm definitely gonna Titanic and put my hand out there and feel if you cold and all that.
Never let go.
Yeah, you know, but man, when I get back, and then I'm gonna tell a whole different story. I'm be like, man, I jumped in. I was giving
Oh,
my
yeah,
And then
man.
a shark came.
you know, I won't come back a hero. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Cold piece of work
fought.
right here, man.
You know what I'm saying? I fought off a shark, hit it in the nose, and then afterwards, I'm gonna come home and it's gonna be a legacy for everybody.
So you like that movie Life of Pi?
Which talk to me.
You ever
What is
seen
it?
that movie Life of Pi?
Nuh-uh.
You ever
I don't
seen
be
it?
on.
I have.
Okay, damn, everybody seen it. Do I have to lie and say I saw it?
Yeah, no, it was
Good
that was
movie.
kind of like
Life
similar.
of Pi.
Yeah,
I
the-
thought you said Life of
And
Child.
it's like
The tiger. You see that one. You
I
see
was on
like
the boat
Yeah.
with the tiger. And
Yeah, he was in the boat with the tiger. And
There's a book about it.
Yeah,
It's
wrote a
good.
book. Yeah, man.
yeah,
and
man.
and then that was because at the end that was crazy. yeah, man. Yeah, that's crazy. 'Cause I never even put it together like that. All right, the championship tour is over now. I want to rewind to when Kendrick was on stage, and he loved his audience. You know what I'm saying? And he let old girl get on stage, the Caucasian girl. Yeah, man. And she dropped I didn't want to count, but what was it, like 47 four.
It was
Okay. Four like she dropped like 4 N-word, like bombs.
Yeah.
Where were you at when you heard that?
Man, I was behind the stage. I was back.
Did they have to hold you back, J-Roc?
No, I had my earplugs in, and I was like, "What?"
So you got it clear. You got your inner
Like,
ear
what?
in, like, you know
Yeah,
what I'm
I
saying?
was like, "What?" But I thought it was funny, man.
Man,
Honestly.
she was on it though. I was like, woo.
I'm not cool.
Man, what did you and Kendrick say? Yeah, I'm not cool enough, bro. You should have said, no, bitch.
Hey, he was just like he was in shock too.
He didn't think something like that would happen if you hand a microphone to a white person. Excuse me.
Hey,
Caucasian
He
person.
pulled up a few people.
But he pulled it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Few
it was
people-
like the
a few
first
people,
night.
Yeah, a few people censored themselves. You know what I mean? But that's what's crazy. You know, like mentally they censored themselves.
Yeah.
So he might have thought.
Like,
maybe
because I know he didn't hand her the mic to say,
Yeah.
hey,
Maybe
you
she
know.
might. Maybe he thought she might. I don't know.
What was the
You know
conversation afterwards where y'all like, damn?
I mean? We was just smiling. It's like, wow.
I love how you say, yeah, your inner ear, like, am I hearing it? One thought, 2, 3.
Yeah, man, that was crazy.
Yeah. What about the next few shows after that? He was like, no, not you.
No, I don't think he brought nobody else on
Like,
stage.
no white girls on stage.
Yeah.
I don't think he brought nobody else on stage.
Hell yeah, man. Are you a guy? Are you on social media?
Yeah, I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitter.
Are you
J-Roc.
are you active because you gotta be?
No, you know, of course I gotta be active.
Would
on
you
there,
have
know what I mean?
Would you have Twitter and Instagram if you weren't like J-Roc?
I don't think
Yeah.
so. I don't think I want to be on social media.
What do your comments say?
On my comments?
Yeah.
Man, I've been getting love, man.
Yeah.
Ever since I've been dropping the album, man, like I said, I appreciate everybody who been out supporting it and listening. But everybody been showing me so much love and thanking me for giving them the music, and that's all I want to do. And like I said, I just want to just continue to keep doing that. You know what I mean?
Do you follow me on Instagram, J-Roc?
Yeah.
Can you show me?
He needs a little bit of proof.
No, I'm gonna look. Hold on. Make sure look and see. Hold on.
Make sure you don't get a notification all of a sudden.
Hold on. Let me try to type it in fast. You know. Hold on. Let me see. What that say?
He's following you.
Oh, really though?
Look, he ain't following me.
I
Do
am
you follow
following. What
him?
are you talking about? I am
You'll find out
following
right
you.
now.
Look at that.
Show him, babe.
Yeah. He gonna try to put me on Front Street.
Do you follow him, Big?
Yes, I follow J-Roc. Well, I wouldn't even be locked and loaded and asked that question if I wasn't following. Look at
Wow.
that. Easy call.
Okay.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Look.
What you mean?
Yeah, right. Your thing says send him a message already.
Yeah, there it is.
Wow.
Did you get a notification?
Wow.
Oh, you got your notification, don't you? Man. Oh man.
Hey, man.
Somebody must have had your phone and accidentally unfollowed
No,
or
I
something.
follow him.
Oh, see? It's right there. Look.
It's right there.
Follow.
What are you talking about, man?
Let me see my.
Even
Just
your-
now, 1 second ago, Big Boy just
No,
followed
man.
J-Roc.
Now let's talk about this album, Redemption. This album, man.
Yeah, let's get it.
Yeah, no, you know it's a trip, man. I really, because you always low key. So I really respected your privacy. That's why I didn't follow you on Instagram. Because I was like, man, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to ask you, like, hey, J-Roc, is it cool if I follow you? Because I don't know if it was like specific and you like if it's a club.
I respect that though.
Yeah,
I
man.
respect
Okay, I'm
that.
lying, dude. I'm lying. I'm lying, bro. I'm lying, man. But I'm following you now.
Man,
all right.
good
Do you
looking.
follow Ide? She
Yeah,
your number one fan? Damn.
He does. He follows.
Do you follow Natalia?
No, I don't think so.
See, I think I don't even know you had an Instagram.
I didn't even know you were on the ground.
I respect
Yeah,
the ring.
man.
See, he respects the ring.
Go ahead,
That's how it
man.
is.
I don't want to follow him, and I get a call like, "What you doing? Follow my woman,
Yeah.
man."
Yeah,
You know how crazy Matt is.
You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah.
Don't be following my woman.
You
man.
don't want no drama.
You know how
You know.
crazy Crip Cuz Matt is. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you fucking guy.
Yeah, man.
What are you doing, bro? That's
our
my
woman.
chick. You know what I'm saying?
Get some papers. I'm a lawyer.
Farfin Nugent. Yeah, you don't
Matt
want
is
him
not
coming at
geeky
you.
like that.
Yeah, he's not.
Really
Shout out to Matt.
Rock, how did you guys decide on King's Dead being the single?
Oh man, shout out to the big dog, man, Top Dog. You feel me? And when I recorded the record with Kendrick, you know, we was going crazy, like this hit. Especially when I heard Future verse.
Yeah, so you didn't know Future was on?
Huh? Nah, not at first.
Really?
Like, I came back and he was on there. When I
That's
came
a
back
ple-
to the
that's a
studio
very
the
pleasant
next day,
surprise.
he was on the song, and I was like, man, you know what? This is a hit.
And you guys already knew at that point that it was going to be for your album and as well for the Black Panther album?
No, we knew it was going on the Black Panther project as my song, but then you know, I got the calls like, oh, we gonna put it on your album too.
And how was it filming that music video? That music video
Man, it
is
was-
amazing.
man,
I
it
can't
was
get
dope,
enough of
man.
that.
It was dope, man. Shout out to Dave Free and the little homies Jack. You know what I mean? Man, it was crazy. I had fun doing that video.
Was Kendrick really up in that palm tree eating
Yeah.
that elote?
Yeah, he was. We both was. We was up
How
there.
did you guys?
Dude,
How did you guys
first
do
off, tell her
that?
don't do that. But go ahead.
How did you guys get up there?
Oh, it was like a little crane.
Uh-huh.
We had like a crane, put us up there, had a little harness up there, had us sitting up
Oh,
there.
y'all went up there all safe, huh?
Yeah, we
Come
was,
on, man.
we was up there real safe.
Come on,
It was
man.
safe. It was safe.
From
It was safe.
Nickerson's, man.
Hey, man.
You don't need no damn harness. Oh, you done changed, boy. Back
Hey,
in the
check
days.
this out. Hey, look, check this out, man. You want me to break my head this
No,
time?
no, no.
man?
Yeah, man. That was low key disrespectful to you, J-Roc. That was,
Come on,
man.
man.
How crazy is it to be in to have a song on the soundtrack for one of the biggest movies ever?
Oh man, it felt real good to have one of the hottest songs on that.
Yeah, man.
Hey man, I said, man, I big shout out to Kendrick for even letting me be a part of the whole soundtrack too. You know what I'm saying? And man, it's a beautiful thing, man. The response, everything, it was crazy.
Hey, man, let me tell you, bro. I'm like just always seeing you throughout the years. I love to be a part of or just seeing you go. You know what I'm saying? Like go. If it's patiently waiting, if it's being, you know, on the sideline, getting everything together, living life, whatever it is, but it just feels good to see you go. And there's times when we just been in here and we would say it just on air, like, man, J-Roc is getting ready. I just want dude to win.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think you get that from, win. Hello. But I think you get that from a lot of people because the cloth that you're cut from. Like there is no $3 bill feel when it comes to you. Like there's nothing fake about you, bro.
Nah.
You know, and I think that you'll be J-Roc from TDE or J-Roc that work at Whole Foods or whatever. You'll be the same person.
Yeah, I'm always gonna be the same person no matter what. I tell people 100 million, no million, man. I'm gonna be me. You know what I mean? And
You give me
that's how-
100 million, I'm definitely gonna be different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like for real, J-Roc,
Yeah.
100 million come to you right now. You're not gonna change a little bit?
Nah, I'm gonna stay the same, man. You know what I mean? Because like I said, the faster you get it, the faster it can go.
Yeah, but I enjoy it for that 30 seconds too.
You feel me?
Yeah, man.
So I just, like I said, man, I just try to stay grounded, man, and stay solid. That's
What's the
it.
next
That's all.
move for J-Roc? I know
Man.
Redemption is here, but what's that next move? Do you go out on your own now, or
Yeah, I hope we I think we finna announce some sometime this week, and just continue to just make my music, man, and keep going hard, man, giving the people what they want. That's it.
how good does it feel that it is J-Roc time?
Man, it feel real good.
Yeah.
It feel real good, man. Like I tell everybody all the time, man, patience is key, and that's one thing I always practice is patience, because I go back and think about a lot of stuff I did, and you know, you might rush things sometimes and you run into a wall. So it's like, you know, you just got to be patient and wait for the right time. That's it.
With so much music dropping in June, did you ever reconsider dropping your album on June 15th?
No, I didn't. I was trying to drop it in April.
Damn.
And what happened?
What happened?
I did.
We
I
all
was going over a couple records and I was like, nah, I gotta, you know, I gotta go back in. You know what I mean? Like I said, I thought it was ready, but then I was like, nah. I mean, I think I can do this better. Or you know what I mean? I could tighten this up, and that was the delay. You know
What feeling comes over you when you know it was like you knew it was done?
When I played it for the homies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when I get all the homies together and everybody, I want everybody input and everybody on board. That's how I know. You know what I mean? Because like I say, everybody keep it 100. They let me know if it's whack.
You got the right people.
If it's not it, it's not it. Even sometimes I might think it's it. You know what I mean? But hey, if it's like 10 other people saying it ain't it.
Is there one person that you trust and value their opinion the most when it comes to your music?
Wait, what you say?
Is there one person that you value their opinion the most above anyone else's?
I mean, I value everybody's opinion because I just can't single just one person, of course. You know what I mean? Like, me and Kendrick, we've been doing this together forever, you know what I'm saying, since day one. So, you know, that's like my little brother. He for sure, I always listen to him. You know what I mean? Top, especially Top, you know what I'm saying? Fruit Dave, you know what I mean? Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Absol, especially, you know what I mean? You know, so it's we all as one, you know what I mean? And that's what it is, you know. I just can't single one person. You know what I mean?
I love that anytime anyone from TDE comes in, it never feels like I. And like no matter who it is, it's always us.
Yeah.
It's this family, and I think that's one thing that I think there's a lot of people in this music industry coming up want to do what you guys did, but I don't know if they can ever have what you guys have because it's so genuine.
Yeah, it's genuine because, like I say, man, we family, man. We started together with nothing. You know what I mean? So that's what it is.
At any point, did you ever want to leave TDE?
Nah.
It was just more the business where it was like these labels and it,
Yeah,
you never lost.
Yeah, that was the only thing that was stressing and had me depressed. It was just like, when we think we here, but you know, that's all part of growing, and it's all a part of growing in this business. You know what I mean? You can't let that knock you off your square. You know what I mean? Because that's what everybody go through. You hear it all the time. So I just stay solid, man, and stay focused on the music, and that's what it is. I just stay focused and kept working on my craft, and I'm here now.
What do you do when you're not recording, or what's a
Fun night?
What do you do to
riding
relax? Or
motorcycles.
don't ride no motorcycle. We already know that.
Oh man, you know me, man. I just be chilling with my fam band, man. Just might be chilling, just sipping.
You have kids?
And yeah, you know what I mean. I try to stay around positive folks, you know what I mean, and to keep me on my toes because it's easy to get sidetracked nowadays.
Do you
know what I mean?
cook?
Sometimes.
What do you cook?
Chicken noodle soups.
Oh, wow. Of course you would say that. Come on. Say chicken noodle soup.
Hey, you know what I mean? Hey, so,
do you roller skate?
Nah. I used to when I was a kid, but not no more.
You eat sushi?
Nah, not no more.
Why not no more?
Man, the last time I had what was that called? I can't think of the name of that. It made me throw up, man.
So you done?
I was trying to try something different, and I threw up.
What's on your rider when you're on tour? When you do shows?
What's on my rider?
Yeah.
Man, well, when I was on tour, I didn't even have nothing on my rider.
What?
Nah, I didn't. I was just doing my thing.
Walking in everyone else's dressing room, like, I'll take this.
No.
You don't have
what you got in here.
No, I don't, you know what I mean? I'm not like that. Oh, I gotta have this. Right. No, that's not me. You know what I mean? I go to get the job done. You know what I mean? And have fun. And you know what I mean? Whatever's in the area, that's what I'm on. You know what I mean?
Damn,
Musa was right. You got to get this stuff. You got to put this in your rider.
Yeah,
get some
man.
alcohol.
And
Get some shirts, some new boxers, socks.
Alcohol is going to always be there.
Man, you know what you need?
Blunts.
Well, you got shows that'll be coming up out here. We should just go ahead and put our own rider together.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll do it for you. Don't worry.
Put y'all list together, man.
give
When
me
y'all
like
pull up.
1942,
socks,
please.
like socks and fusion blades.
Oh,
Put
yeah,
that on your
those.
rider for me.
Good one.
Get those
Fusion
on.
blades.
Peanut M&Ms and Oreos.
Peanut M&Ms and Oreos. Put that. Are you writing it?
A bottle of
Oh, yeah.
1942. Actually, 3 bottles.
Come
in
on,
that.
beat.
1942. You got that?
Man, come on.
That's a
now.
good stuff.
I'll send it as an
Yeah,
email.
man.
Alrighty, so
Peanut M&Ms and Oreos.
Okay. What you want?
3 bottles in 1942.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
That
going to
cost
do
right there.
Fusion Blades.
Fusion Blades.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Okay, I got you.
All righty.
No,
Louis.
not Gillette, right?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
Fusion. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you should do like a couple Xboxes and PlayStations in there for sure.
For sure.
Yeah,
Do you
to go.
play Fortnite?
Nah, man.
You don't play none of them games?
Nah,
Thank
man.
you,
I
Jesus.
don't
That's for
play,
little
I don't
boys.
play Fortnite, man.
Man.
I don't
Goodness.
play Fortnite,
Everyone-
man.
let me
It's
ask you
like
this.
2K or something like that.
Is LeBron coming to the Lakers? Do you know
Man.
anything?
I don't know.
Because I always
nothing.
see Top down there on the floor. You know what I'm saying? He got to
Hey.
know something. I
When
know
you're that-
he close enough where
Yeah.
he can like, hey, I'm coming to the Lakers.
He can overhear something a little
Hey,
bit.
man. Hey, I have no idea, and if he do, man, hey, that'd be a good thing.
You can let us know, man.
Trust me, if I knew, man, I'd tell you.
I don't think you would.
Me either. He
He
said,
know me.
Yeah.
He knows
I
me.
really don't
you know,
think he would,
he
man.
knows me. Yeah,
Are you a basketball guy?
yeah, I love basketball.
Did you play any sports?
Yeah, man, I played basketball, football. I couldn't play baseball. I was weak at baseball.
There you go. Well, that's what we want to do. We want to play TDE in a game of baseball.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well,
We gonna
you
go together to
know
softball
who
team.
are, you know
Going
who
up
are in
first to bat.
baseball though?
Who?
Schoolboy Q though.
He's
Yeah,
good.
I think he used
Baseball
to,
and football, right?
Yeah, I think he used to play baseball and football for sure.
Damn, well, he can't play in the game.
He has to sit it out.
Yeah, he
He's not allowed.
He
can
got to
be
sit it
coached.
out. Yeah, he got to coach y'all. All righty, so we're going to put this roster together. We're going to put the whole team together.
I really like the visuals for Win. What was your reaction when you saw the finished product?
Oh man, I was shocked. I was like, man, it was something different. You know what I mean? Like I said, I always love doing different things in videos. I don't like doing the same thing all the time. So, you know, I thought it was dope how the way Dave Myers and Dave put that together with the special effects
Yeah.
and everything, man. That it was like a movie. It was dope.
That's probably my favorite track.
Thank you. I
I love
appreciate
tracks
it.
that have energy like so much. So
Yeah.
that I think those are the ones I instantly gravitate to.
Yeah,
So
yeah, no, that that was one of my best times shooting too, and especially right there with that vulture too. That vulture was crazy.
And y'all shoot visuals, though.
Yeah,
you
you
know,
do.
because we had gotten away from good videos.
Yeah,
Where we're
man.
just like, oh, I'll just stand here. I just, you know what I'm saying?
Have a
Yeah,
fancy
like,
car.
Like the dude, you know what I mean, inspired, you know what I mean, I could see it was Busta Rhymes, Busta Rhymes videos was crazy watching his videos growing up, man. His video, every time he put out dope visuals.
And you remembered it.
Yeah.
Busta,
Luda, Missy.
Luda, ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ridiculous,
All
man.
that.
Are you still a fan of hip hop, of what's going on right now?
Oh yeah,
J-Roc?
man. Of course, man. It's a lot of good things going on right now in the music game, especially out here on the coast too. You know what I mean? Everywhere, man. It just feel good. That's what it motivated me, inspired me to do what I'm doing right now. You know what I mean?
What are some of those artists that are on your playlist?
Oh man, I got shout out to Savi Third, you know what I mean? Savi, he hard, you know what I'm saying? I like 80, you feel me? Problem, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, mostly everybody from the West Coast, and everybody, OT,
Nipsey.
yeah, everybody is on my playlist. You know what
Aside
I'm
from LA, where do you, during the tour, what was one of the best places that you went to?
saying? Toronto,
Really?
yeah, Toronto, Canada.
The energy is
yeah,
different,
The energy was different, man. When I went out there, and that was my first time being out there too. And when I came out on stage, the man, it was crazy. They went crazy singing every word from the time I stepped out to the time I got off
That's
stage.
dope. Like they were fans.
They was real fans, and shout out to Toronto, man. They showed some mad love.
Were you gonna change your album to Toronto?
No.
That's good. Okay. Good. That's what I had just heard. Oh,
Nah, you ain't hear that, man.
It's gonna be a picture of
Hey man,
Toronto at the
I don't
album
wanna- I
cover.
don't want to say who I get a lot of my inside information from, but B is sitting right there. And he be like, man, he was like, man, we got so much love out here last night.
Don't listen to me, man. He ain't say that, man.
He was like, we gonna change it probably to Toronto. And I was like, man, he said we don't need.
Hey, B, he's still mad, man, from when you didn't let him in, man, that day, man.
Oh,
See?
that was off air when I was talking about that. So you gonna bring it up while we on,
Yeah,
huh?
see, look, see,
Wow,
I see.
that was off air.
I see what's going on now.
Man,
That's what's going
I see
on,
what's
huh?
going on. That was kind of tacky what you just did.
Okay.
Whoa,
Okay,
man.
I see.
Alrighty, well, J-Roc is in the neighborhood. The album the album Redemption is available for y'all. Y'all stick around, y'all radios, Big Boy's Neighborhood. And J-Roc, want to thank you for coming into the neighborhood.
Man, I
hanging out
appreciate
with-
you. I appreciate
Man,
you, big dog.
man. No, I really appreciate
y'all.
you, brother. And I
Thank
love
you.
to see what's going down with you, man.
Yeah.
And anytime that you want to come back, just wait till we invite you.
Okay, I got
You know what I'm saying?
Like that.
Yeah, just hold down.
I
You know
got
what I'm
you.
saying? Like I would say anytime, but then you'll probably really pop up and I'll be like, oh, he here. You know, no, our door is not open, bro. It's off the hinges for you, bro. For real. So that means you ain't got. It's off the hinges. Come on right in, man. But
appreciate it.
J-Roc,
Congratulations
we
on the album.
appreciate you.
Thank you.
That's what it. And great body of music as well,
Thank
man.
you, thank you.
J-Roc in the neighborhood, big boys
Big boy.
neighborhood.
Yeah, yeah.